In the global realm of food choices, a clear rift exists between those savoring meat and those choosing alternatives. However, beneath this divide lies a critical concern. Does your house pivot on the plate you choose? 2 years ago, when I stopped eating meat, I didn't ask myself this question. For some reason, I believed that my life and lives of others would be better without eating meat. Belief is a strong word. But since then, I've realized that I don't want to make my decisions based solely on my beliefs. That's what brought me back to the question: do I need meat to be healthy? This is us, modern humans, and these are our ancestors, Homo erectus, who lived from about 1.9 million years ago to around 143,000 years ago. Their brain size was 60% of what modern humans have, which means they couldn't remember why they came into the room almost twice as often as you. Meat eating was connecting to the evolution of the brain in Homo erectus and the development of human-like traits in general. How do we know this? Well, first, thanks to paleontologists who found animal bones with cuts and dents. Second, switch to a diet full of calorie-rich meat meant an excess of energy that could be directed to supporting larger, more complex brains. Meat is a great source of essential nutrients, including iodine, iron, zinc, essential fatty acids, omega-3 and omega-6, and vitamins, especially B12. However, what meat lacks are vital nutrients like fiber and vitamin C, which are important for our health. At least that's what we thought. Back in 1747, sailors embarking on long sea voyages suffered greatly from scurvy, a disease caused by a deficiency of this vital vitamin. The symptoms were severe: fatigue, swollen and bleeding gums, joint pain, and even death. In the 18th century, British naval surgeon James Lind conducted experiments and discovered that sailors who consumed citrus fruits like lemons and oranges showed significant improvement in their scurvy symptoms. This observation led to the understanding that vitamin C found in these fruits was crucial for preventing and curing scurvy. Now let's fast forward to modern times and the carnivore diet. It involves people eating animal-based products only, mostly meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Surprisingly, adherents not only avoid problems due to a lack of vitamin C, but many claim to experience significant improvements both physically and mentally. They report weight loss, easy muscle gain, and some even say they've successfully stopped taking their diabetes medications. So the question arises, where should I start? Well, you probably shouldn't. This is only study available on the carnivore diet so far. Before we talk about whether it's a good idea to try this diet, let's understand what the study says. Pay attention.
90% reduction in all self-reported disease symptoms.
Once more,
90% reduction in all self-reported.
the study released on self-reported health status, akin to judging a dish solely based on its aroma, neglecting vital factors like taste, texture, and nutritional content that contribute to the overall picture. However, researchers also obtained blood work from a smaller sample of participants. While it revealed a drop in weight and BMI, along with improvements in diabetes markers, it also indicated a significant increase in LDL cholesterol associated with a higher risk of heart diseases. Of course, there are other factors involved in estimating overall cardiovascular risk. But for people like me with a family history and higher cholesterol, is it worth the risk? Personally, I don't think so. Furthermore, according to a significant number of large observational studies, meat consumption was associated with a higher risk of coronary heart disease, cardiovascular disease, all-cause mortality, and colorectal cancer, unlike vegetarian and vegan diets. The 2017 study found that a vegetarian diet has a strong protective effect, lowering the risk of heart disease and the occurrence of total cancer. However, the 2019 study measured risk among 48,188 participants of ischemic heart disease and stroke. This study concluded that fish eaters and vegetarians, including vegans, had lower rates of ischemic heart disease than meat eaters, although vegetarians and vegans had higher rates of hemorrhagic and total stroke. So, which diet should we choose for optimal health? The healthiest individuals living beyond 90s and 100 years reside in what is called blue zones. Many factors play a role in their longevity, like social connections and physical activity, but their diet is one of the most influential. Despite diverse cultures, traditions, and dietary choices unique to each region, residents of the blue zones share a common dietary practice, primarily following a 95% plant-based diet. This includes a rich variety of vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and nuts, providing essential fiber, protein, and polysaturated and monosaturated fats. Additionally, in places like Icaria and Sardinia, fish is consumed, offering a valuable source of omega-3 fats, crucial for heart and brain health. Even those who consume meat in these regions do so sparingly, around 5 times per month. Before I end the video, there is one more thing, but we need to go back to the beginning of the video. Meat eating was connecting to the evolution of the brain in Homo erectus and the development of human-like traits in general. How do we know this? We actually don't. It might be that other factors were responsible for the evolution of human-like traits. Or it might be that there was a big increase in meat eating in earlier period that we just haven't been able to see yet.
At some point, there is no evidence for butchery, and at some point, there's a lot of evidence. And something had to happen in between,
says Jessica Thompson, an anthropologist at Yale University. In my search about how meat affects health, we dived into our past with Homo erectus and explored the mysteries of the blue zones. We found that the decision between eating plants or meat isn't simple. It depends on what's best for your health. After navigating through all this information, I've come to my own conclusion. This video doesn't tell you what to do. It's an invitation for you to think about your health. Figuring out what's right for you involves talking to experts, reading different studies, and understanding your own health needs. So, as you think about what to eat, remember, it's your journey. This video isn't a final answer. It's a starting point for your own well-being adventure. Your health is like a unique puzzle, and the choices you make should fit into your own picture. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.